Hi guys, so today as you can see, I want to talk about Candace Owens. I want to debunk and expose her hypocrisy, her double standards, her contradictions, her lies, everything. You're going to see in that video how she treated Diddy, huh? And how she treated her good pals, Andrewtate, Kanye West, and Donald Trump. Okay, because I could have done so much more than that, but I didn't want this video to be too long, so I've only chosen these three. Without further ado, people, why don't we get into it? Because I don't wanna talk too much. Let's see it for yourselves in that later montage. Okay, let's go.
News broke on X that Florida, and I thought it was a joke. I thought I was being pranked, that Florida has decided to move to criminally investigate Andrewtate. Now, Andrewtate is joining us, and I just want to at first give you guys the background here because it's egregious what happened here. I don't care about your opinions about Andrewtate. I don't care if you think he's a misogynist, if he's a sexist, if you think he's a racist, and that actually matters, okay? Yeah, it certainly does, and I'm not surprised whatsoever. I mean,
Yeah, she doesn't care about anything about Andrewtate, but she cares when it's Diddy. Okay, so let's hear.
Was on your show before he got arrested, and I brought up what was going on with him, and because I had read through the lawsuit, and it was just one of those things that was unavoidable because there was so much evidence. I mean, there was picture documentation, there was video documentation, and the Diddy case is a perfect example as to why that is. You know, you have people that spent so much time defending this man. This man was allowed to be with every presidential candidate. He was allowed to throw parties.
Is that what she's doing, spending time defending Andrewtate?
He was hailed as a hero.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy. Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that
Oh,
question.
wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
Trump and wife Melania had photographed with Diddy at multiple high-profile events over the years. Diddy previously complimented Trump in a 2015 interview with the Washington Post amid the politician's first presidential
High-profile events? Are we talking about the freak-offs? Why don't you talk about that, Candace? Why don't you investigate that? Huh? Why don't you investigate Trump and his good pal, Epstein? Why don't you? I wonder why.
Bid. And yet behind the scenes, everyone knew that this is what he was engaged in. This was an open secret in Hollywood. In fact, when Kanye last year said that he was a Fed and started speaking about some of these allegations, he was simply dismissed as crazy. People at the upper echelons of society and politics knew about this and they were okay with it. Fundamentally because he was acting a part, I very much believe what Kanye alleged, that he was acting a part like Jeffrey Epstein.
Huh? Let it be known. This is what Kanye had to say about Diddy. Like, a month or so ago, yes, when he went wild, crazy on X. You can go watch my video. I got all of his tweets in just one video. You can go watch it. But yeah, you believe Kanye, but here is what Kanye believes now. Candace.
Oh, cool. Play of the grade. I just found out that perv is not allowed to make or collect money while he's locked up. So, just for clarity, they're trying to make an example out of Puff. Me and my brother had our issues, but these white people trying to use Puff to scare niggas. You know, I cannot say the word. Niggas. I am neither scared nor brave. This is just me, people. They're trying to prove a point, and y'all know that. Y'all effing know that. And sitting laughing at the effing internet on Instagram. This man gives his life to us. This my idol. This my hero.
Now you have a friend of yours who has been on camera beating a black woman, okay? You said nothing when that happened. You also know that you have various black people speaking out about how they were abused by him, and you have said nothing. So I don't like the hypocrisy behind that.
This in pimp school. I got my PhD. We had to practice if a girl comes at you.
So Candace doesn't like the hypocrisy about that. She doesn't like that. People defending a man that beat up a black woman. Huh? Well, let's hear what Andrewtate has to say about that. What he's done to women.
Hey, you cheated, you cheated. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and grip her up by the neck. But shut up, bitch! Her panties get wet. Machete's on the floor, her panties are all wet. You go, fuck her. That's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex.
Okay. Again, Andrewtate and Tristan Tate have not been convicted of any crimes overseas. So I don't care about investigations that are ongoing or videos that you saw on X. They are returning home and they are responding to an outrage mob. Okay, Ron DeSantis is being texted by a bunch of his neocon lieutenants. And this is what he had to say at his press conference. Engaged in various sex acts. And again, Cat Williams was someone who was dismissed as crazy and dismissed as a drug addict. And it turned out that, or it seems that if these allegations are proven to be true, and I believe they are, then he was telling the truth. And I think that is the reason that so many of them are silent, because they were doing things. They thought that they were his friend, that they were bad boys for life, and that he would keep things silent, when in reality he was just another Jeffrey and Epstein typed character.
I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just, I don't even know. And when you're stuck.
Does this guy has Jeffrey Epstein's character, Candace? Why don't you tell us? Come and tell us, Candace.
They let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the you can do anything.
At that time, Trump's
Yeah. I wonder what he's saying to Epstein. What the heck were you saying, Joe? Huh? What the heck that got Epstein cranking? Huh? And where are the Epstein files, Trump? Why haven't you released them? Maybe I should ask Candace. Candace, can you tell me why Trump hasn't released the Epstein's files? Why? Huh? Why don't you investigate that, huh? Why don't you, Candace? I wonder why. Huh? But you are on Diddy's back. Diddy, who hasn't been convicted of anything yet, while Trump has to pay how many? 450 million to a woman who claimed that he raped her. But here you were defending him. Come on, girl. Where are your morals? Where are your values? You are raising little girls and little boys. And you heard what Andrewtate said on that tape, how he treats women. But you are still defending him.
Broken. You ain't gonna do shit but cry.
I guarantee I changed the way you look at sex forever. You're gonna be fucking crying. I won't cry. I bet you cry, bitch. I bet you fucking cry. You're saying I wouldn't cry. You're challenging me to a fight. You're saying I can't hurt you. You're out of your fucking mind? I don't even have to fuck you. Forget the sex part. That's a distraction. My dick can stay in my pants. I'll just start beating the shit out of you. How about that? We walk in the bedroom. I start kicking your ass. No sex. No sex involved. But you cry then.
I perfected this in pimp school. I got my PhD.
Linked but separate. You've just been with Kanye, over in Japan, I believe you saw him. And that happened at the same time that an 88-page lawsuit was filed against him, alleging that he drugged and raped an ex-assistant while at one of Sean Diddy Combs' parties. This came from an influencer and former OnlyFans star, Lauren Pisciotta, who's already sued him before. She claims that the rapper regularly has sex with employees, had a rotating list of guests at his Yeezy company offices and makeshift bedrooms, and so on. What's your reaction to that? I mean, is Ye potentially another Diddy here? What are we looking at?
So I actually didn't read the lawsuit because I just flew over from Tokyo yesterday, but were there videos and documentation of that, or is she just alleging that in a second lawsuit that she's filed? I'm asking seriously. I want to be clear. I'm the woman who stood up against the Me Too movement. I very much disagree with women dropping allegations absent any evidence and having their entire careers taken away, men having their entire careers. As much as it pained me, I stood up for Matt Lauer because I thought that would happen to him was wrong. The Diddy situation was completely different because the guy had pictures, photos, and documentation. Like I've never seen I've never seen so much evidence filed in a lawsuit in my entire life. So I'm glad that he's one person in Hollywood who said something, because that was the most troubling for me with LeBron James. I'm like, we actually have video evidence of this. Like everybody should be saying something about this if you purport to care about women. And him and Chrissy Teigen are typically very loud on topic, his wife especially. So if I missed that and he said something about Cassie, good for John Legend. That makes he and I are on the exact same side on that. But I have not looked at.
Oh, wow. So Candace Owens is on Cassie's side. She's on women's side when it comes to Diddy. Oh yes, she supports women. She supports me too when it comes to Diddy. But what about when it comes to other folks, like, I don't know, Andrewtate, Kanye West, Trump, even Matt Lauer.
This lawsuit, I don't know if I would file this under the Me Too thing where women just make allegations and then we're supposed to believe them. I don't believe in #BelieveWomen. I'm very against that. I've been vocally against that movement from the very beginning. Did not believe Amber Heard from the very beginning. So I would have to examine that particular lawsuit. We're talking about an entire ring of abuse, drugs, cocaine. Again, these are allegations, but the pictures of the blood that he shot someone, I would be a complete hypocrite not to speak out and say, oh, well, he's my friend, so I'm totally okay if he's just shooting people in a bathroom and calling his friends to hide the evidence. I mean, and so what I think happened was as soon as you landed, because we saw it happening live on X. I mean, neocons were saying crazy stuff. They were saying deport him. I'm like, what do you mean deport? We didn't even deport Jeffrey Epstein. And he got like convicted of crimes. By the way, I should mention in Florida, when he just got house arrest for action.
Why should they deport Jeffrey Epstein? He was living in the United States all of his freaking life. Andrewtate was only born in the United States and then left when he was just a baby, I don't know, or a toddler, or a little boy. This is not his home. He doesn't live in the United States. His home is in Britain. He's in England, I don't know where. All these accusations against Andrewtate. Here you are defending that and you are on Diddy's case? Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Truly crimes against minors. That all happened in the state of Florida. And I have never seen that same group of neocons radically speaking about Jeffrey Epstein. No, nothing. They're silent about all those matters, but they freak out about you. I saw it happening live. And then now you're telling me that as soon as you landed in the state of Florida as an American citizen, the state rolled up and seized your electronics. Under what pretext? What did they say to you?
Well, exactly right.
You see, she's having a fit. She's having a fit over DeSantis seizing Andrewtate's phone, electronics, everything. She was beside herself for this guy. This guy who has been accused of rape, of all kind of things, that he was caught on tape saying that he did. But Diddy is the bad guy. Diddy is the monster. Diddy is a monster.
It's very, very interesting. They fear me so heavily. They talk about me like I am the devil incarnate, and I've never been convicted of any crime.
Bro, you're gonna do shit but cry.
I guarantee I changed the way you look at sex forever. You're gonna be fucking crying. I won't cry. I bet you cry, bitch. I bet you fucking cry. You're saying I wouldn't cry. You're challenging me to a fight. You're saying I can't hurt you. You're out of your fucking mind? I don't even have to fuck you. Forget the sex part. That's a distraction. My dick can stay in my pants. I'll just start beating the shit out of you. How about that? We walk in the bedroom. I start kicking your ass. No sex. No sex involved. But you cry then.
Perfected.
Yeah. This is Candace Owen. You see, she contradicts herself. Then she was with the Me Too. Then she wasn't for the Me Too. When it comes to Cassie, she was with Cassie. But all the other people that accuse her friends, she doesn't believe them. That is what's going on. Here she is defending Andrewtate and how he talks about women on that tape, how he beat the crap out of them, how he choked them. But hey, she wants to speak about Diddy. But your people you are defending, whether it's Trump, whether it's Andrew, whether it's Kanye, they are all on tape. Kanye, when Kanye was on Twitter a couple of weeks ago, or 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, having his meltdown on X, he had a whole 10 tweets saying how he treats women, he treats them like slave, he beats them. He said all kind of them on X. Candace silent, not a word about this. Kanye even said, Farmer, that is Candace's husband, I didn't fuck your wife. Yeah, Candace is silent. That Andrewtate on video, Candace is silent about that. The tapes, Access Hollywood tape about Trump, the video with Trump and Epstein, Candace is silent about that. But she wants to talk about Diddy. Girl, take your morals, your fake morals, your fake values, and show them. Okay. Anywho, guys, that is all I wanted to say in the matter. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section. If you disagree, same thing, let me know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Until next time, ciao, ciao.